The following program is a paid presentation by Maverick Multimedia Incorporated.
Toyota is going to the moon. A look at the all-new Mustang Bullitt and the first all-electric hypercar from Lotus. I'm Rick Walker. All that and a whole lot more coming up right here on the SST Car Show. SST is brought to you by Stark Auto Sales, home of the ultimate worldwide scratch and dent car sale. Hey friends, I'm Rick Walker. Welcome to another edition of the SST Car Show. Lots of exciting stuff to share with you today. We are going to talk to you about the new Lotus Avaya, a new hypercar that is all electric. We'll also show you a Ford Taurus that we found. It's a real gem, and you might not be too excited about a Ford Taurus, but you will be excited about this one because this is what they would call not quite a barn find, but man, it is a find, and we'll explain why a little bit later. But first, Toyota is going to the moon with the help of Japan's space agency. Check this out. Japan wants to go to the moon, and they're going to do it with help from Toyota. Toyota has teamed up with JAXA, Japan's space agency. The automotive company will spend the next 10 years perfecting its astronaut moon rover. It will be used to search for frozen water on the moon. The six-wheeled vehicle will carry two people up to 6,200 miles. It will use solar power and fuel cell technology. The vehicle will be 20 feet long, 17 feet wide, and 12 feet tall. It will have 140 square feet of interior space. The rover will arrive on the moon ahead of astronauts. When the astronauts arrive, the rover will drive itself autonomously to a rendezvous point. Astronauts won't need spacesuits while inside because the interior will be pressurized with breathable air. The Toyota Moon Rover should be ready for launch by 2029. Toyota says that they may actually end up working with NASA as well, but there's no official word on that yet. All we know is NASA says that when they do go back to the moon someday, they will be doing it with the cooperation and assistance of other nations. Now a look at the all-new Ford Mustang Bullitt. You may remember that way back in the 1960s, movie star Steve McQueen played a hood ornament in the movie Bullitt, which had the most famous car chase scene of all time. Well, now Ford is paying homage to that movie with this car. Check it out. Back in the old days, Henry Ford said you could get a Model T in any color you wanted as long as it was black. Well, they've gone one better with this. You can get these Bullits in either green or black. You're not just buying a Mustang, you're buying a piece of automotive heritage, a piece of automotive history. This thing is like, well, you're gonna feel like Steve McQueen when you're behind the wheel. The 2019 Mustang Bullitt is, in a word, a monster. In this case, a big, bad, green monster. Ford is selling these special edition Bullitt Mustangs around the world. They are a tribute to the classic movie Bullitt, starring Steve McQueen, which featured what was arguably the most famous car chase scene in movie history. McQueen played a cop. His name was Bullitt, which is why the word Bullitt is spelled that way on the car. In fact, the only badging on this car is on the back trunk and the door sills and under the hood, where the word Bullitt is displayed. You're not going to find fancy badging on the front, nothing really flashy on this car, not a lot of chrome. It's dark, a little bit mysterious. There is much that sets this apart from a standard Mustang GT. The engine gets the intake from the Ford GT 350, as well as the cold air intake. The engine breathes better. So what we are talking about here is a car with 480 horsepower, 420 foot-pounds of torque. At each corner you will find special 5-spoke wheels, and behind them, Brembo brakes all around. You have to get used to them, they're really sticky. The wheels are big and wide. Michelin Pilot 4S Sport tires keep the car glued to the pavement. The tires are really exceptional. Have a seat behind the wheel and you'll see that this is light years ahead of the Mustang Steve McQueen drove in the movie. The digital dash is your gateway to a ride that you can configure. The flip of a toggle allows you to switch between a variety of driving modes, including sport, track, drag strip, and normal. You can also configure the exhaust from quiet to normal to track mode, which is really, really loud. There's also a selector for different steering modes. It has electric assist power steering. It's not hydraulic, and you can select between comfort steering, sports steering, normal steering. It's a really nice touch, and the car really does perform under a variety of different conditions and different ways, so you can tailor the car and the suspension to suit your needs at the time. There is no question this is a fast car. The top speed is reported to be 163 miles per hour. The other thing I like about this car is the emergency brake. It's connected to a cable. It's not an electronic or electric emergency brake connected to a little servo or motor. It's all mechanical. You pull on that thing and it engages the emergency brake in the back. The cue-ball shifter knob is another nice touch that pays tribute to the original movie car. The 6-speed transmission shifts smoothly. The Bullitt also has active rev matching. Personally, I found the active rev matching annoying. When downshifting, it isn't noticeable if you're hitting the shifts with the same rhythm as the computer, but there are times when you aren't downshifting and the active rev will trigger an RPM boost. I just prefer to have full control over the engine and the entire driving experience. Others may disagree. When Ford came out with this new generation of Mustang, they really stepped up the game, especially in the area of suspension. They put a whole new front suspension on it, a whole new rear suspension. This is not like Mustangs of the past. This one, the handling, it's in a whole different league. The car weighs in at almost 3,800 pounds. It does feel heavy at times, but that weight becomes less apparent when the car gets up to speed and the engine revs high. The Bullitt is at its best when the engine is revving high. This is not an old-school straight-line performance muscle car. The Bullitt can corner. It likes windy roads. It likes to rev high. It sits low enough to satisfy, but sits high enough to clear speed bumps, and the suspension is capable of soaking up bumps from potholes and even train tracks if necessary. It's a great road car. If you're in the market for a car that's going to turn heads and, draw a lot of attention to yourself when you're driving it around, this probably isn't the car for you. This is a real enthusiast's car. This is a car that real car people will appreciate, but they may not even realize what you have until they get up close and really take a close look. I've had some real car guys come up and go, "Oh, it's a Bullitt, cool," but they had to get close to the car. They had to get within, 50 feet of it to realize that one's special. Our test car came with MagnaRide. The electromagnetic suspension is adjustable, and it gives the Mustang Bullitt incredible handling characteristics. It's sort of like a Hot Wheels car come to life. These leather Recaro seats are a $1,500 option. The interior is classic Mustang, but you will find green stitching on the seats and dash to match the Highland green paint. The simulated brushed aluminum centerpiece on the dash is a nice touch too, and the Bullitt badge with vehicle number on the dash is a reminder that this is a limited edition car. Ford says that these Bullitt Mustangs are limited edition, but it isn't really clear exactly what the limit on the production run will be. The Bullitt comes in only two colors, Highland green or black. Even with all that horsepower, the Bullitt delivers 15 miles per gallon in the city and 24 miles per gallon on the highway. So up front, you're going to pay about $10,000 more for this Bullitt Mustang than you would for a Mustang GT. But I think in the long run, that might be money well spent, because if you decide to sell this down the road, I think it will probably bring a bigger dollar than a Mustang GT. Overall, I suspect, and I'm just making a prediction here, but I think these will hold their value and depreciate less than a standard Mustang or a Mustang GT. The Mustang competes with the Camaro and the Challenger, but really of the three, the Mustang remains the best by far, in my opinion. The Camaro and Challenger are fine cars, but the Mustang feels tighter, and it feels like it is designed and built a bit better. It is a more refined car. The Bullitt Edition takes it all to the next level. It's more than just a Mustang. It's a piece of rolling movie memorabilia. For the money, it offers incredible performance and value. It's a wicked ride, and it is without a doubt SST approved. Rick Walker, SST Car Show News. Don't go away, there's more SST right around the corner.
Watch movies, sports, and TV shows with no monthly fees. Get your Super Geeks Android's TV box. Simply connect to your TV with the supplied HDMI cable and connect to Wi-Fi. Watch what you want when you want, on demand in high definition, even 4K. A great alternative to cable, Netflix, satellite, and video rentals. Don't settle for a smart TV. Turn your TV into a genius with a Super Geeks Android TV box. Boxes start as low as $39.99 with full warranty. Pays for itself. Select from thousands of free online shows. We even provide remote service so you'll never be without your TV. Updates itself automatically. 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 1-866-248-1490. That's 1-866-248-1490. Available at thesupergeeksuperstore.com.
Sally hates paying for cable TV, so she got the Super Geeks Super Tenna. Sally called 1-866-248-1490 and ordered online at thesupergeeksuperstore.com. Now she watches dozens of high-definition TV channels for free. Sally gets all the major networks and specialty channels, even old classic shows. You can too, and save money every month. 100% legal. No more monthly fees. Her picture quality is as good as or better than cable. She even gets channels the cable companies don't offer. Compact enough to mount in your attic or on your balcony, and tough enough to mount on your roof. Plus, the Super Tenna comes with a video amplifier and wireless remote control. Call 1-866-248-1490. That's 1-866-248-1490. Get smart like Sally and order your Super Tenna at supergeeksuperstore.com.
The Lotus, finally, an affordable hearing aid solution. Superior sound at a fraction of the price. From Siemens and Super Geeks. Hearing aids can cost as much as $4,000. But during this program, the Lotus is on sale for just $99. It has a digital processor that reduces background noise. Order through this special Super Geeks Electronics offer for just $99. Act now. Operators are standing by. Free shipping. Satisfaction guarantee means there is no risk to you.
It fits behind my ear very comfortably and I don't even realize I'm wearing it.
Order now to get tonight's special pricing at 1-866-248-1490. Change your life for the better. Hear conversations again. Watch TV. Talk on the phone again. These are high-quality hearing aids by Siemens, an industry leader.
Hearing aids are so expensive, but this was very reasonable. I now can hear what people are saying, even in a noisy restaurant or a noisy environment.
These are high-quality hearing aids by Siemens, an industry leader. Order now at 1-866-248-1490. That's 1-866-248-1490. Or visit supergeekssuperstore.com to order.
Now I can hear everything, and it's changed my entire life.
Order now for just $99. 1-866-248-1490.
Turn back the hands of time with Antique Chevrolet Parts. Since 1971, we've been sourcing parts from around the world to help you restore and maintain antique Chevs. Nose to tail fins, we have your parts. Call us toll free at 1-866-767-2787. Get help from a real person or go to antiquechev.com. Download a catalog, order online, delivered to your front door. Antique Chev, helping you turn back the hands of time.
Hey friends, I'm Rick Walker. Welcome back to the SST Car Show. Move over, Bugatti. There's a new supercar, well, a new hypercar in town. It's the all-new Lotus Avaya. This thing has almost 2,000 horsepower and may well end up being the fastest car in the world. This is the new Lotus Avaya. This is the first in-house all-electric hypercar from Lotus. Lotus says this car has an astonishing 1,973 horsepower. The battery is located behind the seats and feeds power to 4 electric motors. Lotus says the car has a range of 250 miles. It accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 3 seconds. The Avaya has a top speed of more than 200 miles per hour. Lotus claims the car recharges fully in just 18 minutes. The interior has a floating center console full of flush hexagonal buttons. Lotus claims they'll limit production to just 130 units. The Avaya will cost about $2.1 million. Don't go away. When we come back, we'll show you a Ford, kind of a barn find, a real gem of a car. You're not going to want to miss it.
Sally hates paying for cable TV, so she got the Super Geeks Super Tenna. Sally called 1-866-248-1490 and ordered online at the supergeeksuperstore.com. Now she watches dozens of high-definition TV channels for free. Sally gets all the major networks and specialty channels, even old classic shows. You can too, and save money every month. 100% legal. No more monthly fees. Her picture quality is as good as or better than cable. She even gets channels the cable companies don't offer. Compact enough to mount in your attic or on your balcony, and tough enough to mount on your roof. Plus, the Super Tenna comes with a video amplifier and wireless remote control. Call 1-866-248-1490. That's 1-866-248-1490. Get smart like Sally and order your Super Tenna at supergeeksuperstore.com.
The Lotus, finally, an affordable hearing aid solution. Superior sound at a fraction of the price. From Siemens and Super Geeks. Hearing aids can cost as much as $4,000. But during this program, the Lotus is on sale for just $99. It has a digital processor that reduces background noise. Order through this special Super Geeks Electronics offer for just $99. Act now. Operators are standing by. Free shipping. Satisfaction guarantee means there is no risk to you.
It fits behind my ear very comfortably and I don't even realize I'm wearing it.
Order now to get tonight's special pricing at 1-866-248-1490. Change your life for the better. Hear conversations again. Watch TV. Talk on the phone again. These are high-quality hearing aids by Siemens, an industry leader.
Hearing aids are so expensive, but this was very reasonable. I now can hear what people are saying, even in a noisy restaurant or a noisy environment.
These are high-quality hearing aids by Siemens, an industry leader. Order now at 1-866-248-1490. That's 1-866-248-1490. Or visit supergeekssuperstore.com to order.
Now I can hear everything, and it's changed my entire life.
Order now for just $99. 1-866-248-1490.
The Super Geeks Pandora Box 11 Plus is the ultimate retro video game system with upgraded computer processor, full high-definition video output for use on modern TVs, arcade-quality backlit buttons and toggles, the most games with over 3,000 8-bit and 16-bit classics, Super Mario, Pole Position, Mario Andretti Racing, and thousands more. Call 1-866-248-1490 or order online at supergeekssuperstore.com. Super Geeks.
Bring back the excitement with these all-new Super Geeks retro video game consoles. This Super Nintendo-style console has 621 games included. Save this weekend, just $29.99. Super Mario, Street Fighter, Tetris, Pac-Man, and hundreds of other classic video games included. Plug and play on any modern TV and enjoy yesterday's classic games in full high definition. HDMI cable included. Systems come with 2 controllers. Order now from a real person at 1-866-248-1490. That's 1-866-248-1490. Or order online. Visit supergeekssuperstore.com. Don't be fooled by cheaper systems. Super Geeks systems use modern HDMI cables for modern full HD quality. 1-866-248-1490. SuperGeeksSuperstore.com. Super Geeks retro video game consoles, bringing the past into the future. Hey friends, welcome back to the SST Car Show. And now a look at a gem of a car. This is a Ford Taurus that takes us back all the way to the year 2000 when Ford redesigned their sales-leading Ford Taurus and turned it into, well, one heck of a good car that just didn't sell very well. But check this thing out. It has only 30,000 miles or about 50,000 kilometers on the clock, and man, it was one sweet car, so we just had to snap it up. This 2000 Ford Taurus is like a time capsule. With just 54,000 kilometers or 33,000 miles on the odometer, it was a no-brainer when I had the chance to buy it. It's just a good, solid, basic car, and finding this one, well, this thing is like a gem. Owned by only a couple of different owners. It's proof that super clean cars driven by little old ladies really do exist. Yes, this was a car that was only driven about 2,000 miles a year. More than that, this is a snapshot of what America was like at the turn of the century. Bill Clinton was president. Ford was trying to keep the Taurus on top as a sales leader with this new design. The era called for rounded, aerodynamic, smooth styling. Ford emphasized safety and comfort in its advertising.
What if your car knew you, anticipated your needs, and then reacted to meet them? What if it could help protect you in an accident, with sensors that know where your seat's positioned and the severity of the crash, so the front airbags can react to you? What if it went even further? It It's time to stop wondering what if. Introducing the new 2000 Ford Taurus with the advanced personal safety system.
These were cars that were often purchased by older folks. They appealed to an older demographic at the time, back in 2000. And that's why today, occasionally, you can still find these things with really low mileage that are still in actually really good condition. Really hard to find one this good, mind you. This is probably one of the best, if not the best car, the best 2000 Ford Taurus in the whole region. In reality, the Taurus in 2000 was a great car, well laid out, great ergonomics, 2 strong V6 engine options, comfortable seats, a stereo that sounded great with buttons and knobs that all made sense, controls that were large, easy to read, in all the right places. A comfortable but firm ride rounded out a car that was basically practical and well built. Sales tanked. Ford seemed to forget that it's sizzle that sells cars. The Taurus was boring and came at a time when families were trading in sedans for minivans and SUVs. Still, this example is so clean, we just couldn't turn it down. And people who really know cars know that Ford put a ton of money into the development of this car. They were used as fleet vehicles, family cars, rental cars, and by little old ladies who drove it to the grocery store every week. This is a great car. The Taurus was a great American car that was much better than its sales figures would suggest. And with the discovery of this survivor and our decision to buy it, we felt it was fitting to provide this salute to a car that you really never wanted, but probably needed. Rick Walker, SST Car Show News. Well, friends, that's all the time we have today. So until next time, I'm Rick Walker reminding you that when you can't get to the car show, we will bring the car show to you online at SSTCarshow.com.
Maverick Multimedia production.